Hi, I'm Alan Korwin. I've written 10 books on gun laws, so the media frequently asks me questions, and one of their favorite ones is, why does anybody need an AR-15? I like that question, and I like to answer them very bluntly, and it usually takes them aback. I'll ask them, you mean you don't know? You've been a reporter for how long and you don't know why people want an AR-15? But that's not what they asked. They ask, why does anybody need an AR-15? And they don't know. They're not asking rhetorically. They really want to know why anybody needs an AR-15. Well, they want an AR-15. It's not about need. Need suggests somebody can decide what you need, and then they can decide if you can have it or not. That's the communist model, to each according to his need. In America, you get to buy what you want because we're a free nation. And reporters don't get that because they lean left. They follow a Marxist communist model. They don't like to hear that. They deny it, but they lean left and they want to know if you need a gun. And they will argue that you don't need a gun. And this is the kind of reporting we get. It's not reporting, it's propaganda. So after I go through that with them and leave them totally befuddled, why does anybody need an AR-15? Well, it's not about need in America. So why do you think anybody wants an AR-15? And they can't answer that either. How long have you been a reporter? And you don't know why millions upon millions of people want an AR-15? Well, I'll tell you. For the same reason the police do. And that doesn't really help them, because they don't know why the police want AR-15s. So after a little bit of confusion and some dead air, I'll tell them, well, it's the finest rifle made. And that's not a good enough answer for them. Well, it's made in America. And I know you folks don't like the AK-47, and that's the commie gun. That's the communist rifle, and we prefer an American rifle. Is that enough of an answer? And they're still confused, so I'll keep interviewing them and keep giving them answers like, it's the finest rifle made, it's accurate, it's easy to maintain. Since Obama went out and Trump came in, the prices have dropped. It's easy to get parts for, it's easy to customize, it's a good gun, it's what America wants, and it sells very well, and it retains its value. Why wouldn't a person want an AR-15? And by now, they're completely bollocksed. They don't understand any of this. They're ready to go home, so I dismiss them. Or I'll ask them a question like, what you really ought to ask me is, when was the last time you went to the range? And I'll ask them, when was the last time you went to the range? And typically the answer is, well, I don't go to the range. Well, do you own a gun? Well, no, I don't own a gun. Guns are dangerous. And it gives you a sense of where reporters are, because guns are supposed to be dangerous. They wouldn't be any good if they weren't dangerous. And they don't get that. And it comes to the bottom line. Nearly 100% of everything you hear about guns in the news or in print is wrong. I know that's hard to believe, but nearly 100% of everything you ever hear in the so-called news is wrong. Guns save lives, guns stop crime, guns protect you, guns are fun, and you don't hear that in the news. A 100% error of omission, and now you know the truth.